My project concerns a group of books that were published in Arabic, mostly published in Egypt between the 1870s and the 1920s. And these books were for boys and girls, and they were about moral education, etiquette, how to behave, how to be a good modern citizen. This was a period of great reform and great questioning across the Middle East and certainly in Egypt. And it was also the period when an anti-colonial nationalist movement was starting. And so these books were important in terms of this whole period of reform and questioning. And they also are really interesting because they grapple with issues of how to behave in a changing world. Why am I in Paris if I'm studying Arabic books? A lot of these books were translated and adapted from French into Arabic. And so I'm here to think about and look at the French books that were the models for these Arabic books. Translation is not an automatic operation. And the translators made choices, often dropping or adding major sections of their books. And so when we look at the French book and the Arabic book together, we can see what translators locally thought was useful and what was not useful, and how the French model applied and how it didn't apply. And this also had a lot to do with gender and understandings of what it was to be a male or a female in society. There was a great deal of discussion about that, as there was in France as well. And so we can see these ideas unfold and change by looking at the way that they are presented in these books for boys and girls. And these are debates that continue to this very day. And so I think this work has relevance to the present as well.